Hello everyone, hope you all are good and hope that you have studied previous lecture thoroughly. We are going to continue with chapter 4 from part 1 that we are doing from past several lectures, which is journal, and in the previous lecture we have solved illustration 11. The mixture of all the illustrations that we have done and also the sums from exercise completed previous to illustration 11. It was the mixture of all. Yes, and in today's lecture we have chosen sum number 12 from exercise given on page number 104. Yes, whatever illustrations and the related sums that we have completed in the previous lectures. Yes, this sum is a mixture of all. Yes, or say mixture of few illustrations or sums. Yes. So before we proceed, I request you all to concentrate, to focus on what I am teaching, rather than bothering about any of the disturbance that appears suddenly or accidentally in this video lecture. Yes, you know very well the schools have been closed and this is a period of working from home or else working in any other way. So it is very natural that you have many people around you. You live in a society, you live in a house. There are the other members in the house and there are the people in the society itself. So you will please ignore any of the disturbance in the background. You will only pay attention to the illustration, to the subject that I am teaching. And that is the very motive that you have. Yes? Okay. So let us begin. You all know very well that whenever you start a sum or illustration or anything related to this chapter, which is the very first thing that you are supposed to do? The very first thing that you will do is you will prepare the format of journal. The specimen of journal has been taught to you in the very first lecture of this chapter. It is date, particulars, LF, debit amount and credit amount. Alright? So the very first thing that you will do is you will prepare a format. And then firstly in the column of date, but before that you will write down the heading, journal entries in the books of Parmeshwar. Yes, or else you can write journal book of Parmeshwar. This is the heading that you will give. Then in the column of date, 2014, June 1st, introduced cash rupees 50,000, stock of goods rupees 10,000, debtors of rupees 15,000 and commenced business. All of these things have been brought in the business. The business has been commenced with these things. So anything that the owner will bring in the business, let it be cash or in the form of asset, is termed as capital. So the first journal entry is cash account debit 50,000, cash comes in, debit what comes in. Stock of goods account debit 10,000, goods comes in. Debtors account debit 15,000. Debtors are the customers, are the people from whom you have to collect an amount for credit sale of goods. 15,000. To capital account 75,000. 50,000 plus 10,000 plus 15,000. So capital of the business 75,000. Narration by now you might be able to write on your own. So I will not dictate narration. So we are done with the transaction on 1st of June. Moving towards the second transaction, 2nd of June, 10% loan of 20,000 is borrowed from Srimati Sharda. A loan is taken from Srimati Sharda. Loan is taken of rupees 20,000. What comes in? Cash. But it is a loan, so it is a liability too. So the two effects of this transaction, firstly, cash account and 10% loan of Srimati Sharda. Loan is a liability, cash comes in. Debit what comes in, and liability is always having a credit balance. So the journal entry for this becomes cash account debit 20,000. You can also write down the journal entries when I'm dictating. I repeat, cash account debit 20,000 to 10% loan of Srimati Sharda account. 10% here is the rate of interest. Yes? You don't have to do anything about it right now because it is not instructed. Just the loan is taken from Srimati Sharda with the condition of 10% interest. Fine. Moving towards the third transaction on 3rd of June. Goods of rupees 8,000 purchased from Rameshwar stores at 10% trade discount. We have understood the concept of trade discount and cash discount. The theoretical base was given in chapter 1. We have also understood it in chapter 4 while doing the illustration which was related to trade discount and cash discount. So let me repeat it here. Trade discount is never shown in the books of accounts, but it is calculated. Cash discount is shown in the books of accounts and can be calculated after calculating trade discount. This transaction firstly is a credit transaction. Goods of rupees 8,000 have been purchased from Rameshwar stores at 10% trade discount. It is nowhere mentioned whether the amount has been paid or received. If we have purchased, then it is about the payment. So this is a credit transaction. Journal entry. Purchase account debit. Who is the giver? Rameshwar stores. To Rameshwar stores account. Amount will be 7,200. How? 8,000. 10%. 10% of 8,000 is 800 rupees. 800 rupees is the trade discount that we are getting. Trade discount is to be calculated but cannot be shown in the books of accounts. And hence directly we'll be writing 7,200 rupees only. So this way 8,000 minus 800 will give you 7,200 rupees. Alright? And goods have been purchased. Whenever you purchase goods, the very first thing that you will do is purchase account debit. Purchase account debit 7,200 to Rameshwar stores account 7,200. Rameshwar stores is giver, is creditor, is a liability. So three of them, in three of these explanations that I gave, Rameshwar stores will be credited. Yes? So we are done. Let us move towards the next transaction on 5th of June. See here they have written in the beginning of the question itself, transactions of trade discount, cash discount and bad dates. Write journal entry for the following transactions in the books of Parmeshwar. The transactions about bad dates we have understood in illustration 10. Yes? Okay. Moving towards the the transaction on 5th of June, it says goods of rupees 5,000 sold to Gayatri stores at 10% trade discount. Again, this is a credit transaction because here the amount is not paid by us. Amount is not received by us. Yes? Goods have been sold to Gayatri stores. So first of all, Gayatri stores is receiver. Debit the receiver. Gayatri stores account debit. 5,000 minus 10% is 500. So 4,500. To sales account 4,500 again. I repeat this. Goods of rupees 5,000 sold to Gayatri stores at 10% trade discount. 10% of 5,000 is 500 and the net price of goods is 4,500 this way. 5,000 minus 500. Now talking about the journal entry. Goods have been sold to Gayatri stores. So Gayatri stores is receiver, debit the receiver. So Gayatri stores account debit to sales account. Goods goes out. Credit what goes out. Goods comes under the category of real account and hence in sales we have applied the rule of real account. Alright. So here we complete the first 4 transactions of sum number 12. Moving ahead, on next page you are having the transactions further. Yes. On 7th of June, goods of rupees 15,000 purchased from Radhakishan store at 10% trade discount and 10% cash discount. Issued check for half amount. So talking about the journal entry first of all, and then we'll make you understand the amount. Firstly, you have purchased goods from Radhakishan store at 10% trade discount. Let us calculate this first. What is 10% of 15,000? With no doubt 1,500. So what is the net price of goods now? 15,000 minus 1,500, that gives you 13,500. So purchase account debit 13,500 rupees. Alright. Further, 10% cash discount. Issued check for half amount. Now what is the half for 13,500? Obviously it is 6,750. Yes. So 6,750 I have paid. Remaining 6,750 I have not paid. Yes. So 6,750 that I have given a check. On that I'll receive discount. How much? 10%. Because cash discount is available on cash payment or cash receipt. Here we are purchasing, so the discount is income. So firstly, purchase account debit 13,500. The two parts of the amount, half 6,750 that we have not paid and remaining 6,750 for which we have issued a check. So on payment we'll be getting discount and the amount that we have not paid becomes a liability. So to Radha Kishan stores account 6,750. Radha Kishan stores becomes my creditor. This is the amount that I have not paid. Then I have given check. But on that I have received a discount. So to bank account, to discount account. Talking about the amount. Half amount I have given by check 6,750, but on that I am getting discount 10%. So 675 rupees is discount out of 6,750. So check is to be given only of rupees 6,075 rupees. Yes? And remaining 675 rupees is to be credited to discount because discount received is an income here. And all the incomes are to be credited. Yes? I have purchased goods from Radha Kishan store and I am getting the discount. So discount is my income. Radha Kishan store is giver and the half amount I have given by check. So purchase account debit 13,500 to Radha Kishan store account 6,750, the amount that I will pay in future. To bank account 6,075 rupees. How? 6,750 minus 675. To discount account 675. 675 कैसे आया? 6,750 का 10%, हाफ अमाउंट का 10% कैश डिस्काउंट जो मुझे मिला. All right. So with this we complete the transaction on 7th of June. Further, on 10th of June, an order of 5,000 received from Vibhuti to send goods. Now Vibhuti is a person who has given an order of rupees 5,000 to send goods. That means Vibhuti says that send goods of rupees 5,000. She has just given an order. Goods have not been dispatched yet. So this is a non-economic transaction. Only order is received, only order placed. These are all non-economic transactions. So you simply have to write down it is a non-economic transaction. Yes? There will be no journal entry for this, but you need to mention that this is a non-economic transaction. Yes? Okay. Moving towards the next transaction. As per order of Vibhuti on 12th of June, as per order of Vibhuti, goods sent at 10% trade discount, paid rupees 50 carriage in cash. Now see, the transaction on 12th of June consists of two journal entries in it. Firstly, the goods have been sent to Vibhuti. Secondly, the carriage is paid. Yes? So the first journal entry and second journal entry. You can also write down a combined journal entry. The choice is yours. Firstly, the goods have been supplied to Vibhuti. So Vibhuti is receiver. Vibhuti account debit to sales account. We have given goods of rupees 5,000 to Vibhuti at 10% trade discount. So 5,000 minus 500, 4,500 rupees. Vibhuti is receiver, debit the receiver. To sales account, goods goes out, credit what goes out. 5,000 minus 500. 500 is the 10% of 5,000 trade discount. And the amount is 4,500 rupees. Now further, paid rupees 50 carriage in cash. Carriage is an expense. Expense is to be debited. So carriage account debit 50. Cash goes out. So to cash account 50 again. Alright. And you can also write the journal entry like Vibhuti account debit 4,500, carriage account debit 50, to sales account 4,500, to cash account 50. You can write two separate journal entries you can write down one combined entry even. The concept of combined entry we have learned in the second illustration itself of this chapter. Yes? So, the next journal entry, the next transaction, let us see. Okay, it says on 15th of June, it says Vibhuti became insolvent and bad dates recorded of rupees 300. A check received for remaining amount. Understand, we have three transactions related to Vibhuti. Yes. On 10th of June, Vibhuti placed an order with us, which is non-economic transaction. On 12th of June, we have given her goods as per her order. Yes, with trade discount 10%. So 4,500 rupees. The goods of rupees 4,500 have been sold to Vibhuti. Yes, and this is of course a credit transaction. That means on 12th of June, Vibhuti becomes my debtor. Vibhuti is supposed to pay rupees 4,500 to me for the goods that I have sold her. But on 15th of June, it says that Vibhuti became insolvent and bad dates recorded of rupees 300. I am supposed to collect 4,500 rupees from Vibhuti, and Vibhuti will pay only 4,200 rupees. Bad dates is of rupees 300 and remaining amount check is received. So out of 4,500, if 300 is for bad dates, then what is the remaining amount? 4,200 of course. And they say that for that a check is received. Yes? So check is received. Bank is the receiver in this case. Bank account debit 4,200 and 300 rupees which is not received is a loss. So bad dates account debit 300 to who's the giver and who is responsible for this bad dates? Of course, none other than Vibhuti. To Vibhuti account 4,500. Yes? I repeat, Vibhuti was supposed to pay rupees 4,500 to us and she became insolvent and there is bad dates of rupees 300. Bad dates is a loss. So bad dates is to be debited as per the rule of nominal account. Check is received for remaining amount and check received will be deposited where? In the bank itself. तो पैसे कहाँ आएंगे? बैंक में. So who is receiver? Bank. So bank account debit 4,200. Bad dates account debit because it is a loss 300. To Vibhuti account 4,500. And the journal entry for 15th of June is complete. Alright. Next, on 16th of June, on payable amount to Anup 1,050, paid rupees 1,000 by check and settled the account. Payable amount to Anup, that means we are supposed to pay an amount of rupees 1,050 to Anup. Yes? Instead of that, we have given a check of rupees 1,000 and we have settled the account. Yes? So in this case, we are getting an allowance of rupees 50. Obviously, I was supposed to pay 1,050 and I have given a check of rupees 1,000 only. So 50 rupees is allowance from the side of Anup and this is my income. So will be credited. Okay. So firstly, who is the receiver? Anup. Anup account debit 1050. To bank account, because we have given a check to Anup. So bank is the giver. Bank से 1000 rupees जाएंगे to bank account 1000. To allowance account 50 rupees. We have paid 1000 instead of 1050. So remaining 50 is of allowance and is my income. Yes. So the journal entry is Anup account debit 1050 to bank account 1000 to allowance account 50 rupees. Alright. Okay, coming towards the last transaction of this sum, on 20th of June, it says received rupees 1500 for return of bad dates of Imandar. See, Imandar was a debtor and bad dates have been written off. That means he did not pay. And right now 1500 is received for return of bad dates. मतलब पहले bad dates हुई थी मिस्टर ईमानदार की तरफ से, उसके पैसे अब मिले हैं. So I have explained this while explaining illustration 10 that whenever the amount of bad dates is recovered is an income. Yes. So how much amount is received? 1500. So cash comes in. Cash account debit 1500. Cash account debit 1500. To bad dates recovered account. You cannot write to Imandar. No. Because he has created a bad date and his account has been already closed by writing it as bad dates. So this is right now considered as an income and it is written as bad dates recovered. So the journal entry for this is cash account debit to bad dates recovered account and not to Imandar account. Yes. So with this we complete sum number 12 from your exercise. Yes, this is the second part of 21st lecture. And in the previous lecture, I mean the first part, we have done illustration 11. Yes. So every time we follow this pattern, firstly we are doing an illustration and then a sum of similar kind from the exercise. Yes. And so the sum is completed. You will write down this in your fair book with narration. You will prepare a proper format for this. And the total of the debit and credit column of journal should be always same. It should be identical. Yes. So let us check what is your homework for today. Obviously, sum number 12 as per the lecture. Yes. So you can also let me know in case if you have any sort of doubts here. Yeah. But make sure that you practice writing journal entries every day. You study all the lectures properly. Yeah. And please do all the illustrations in order. Not like whichever illustration comes to your mind or whichever topic comes to your mind. No. Please follow the pattern. Please follow the order. Yes, things will be easy this way. If your base is not clear, then you cannot expect that you'll be able to solve the illustrations or sums which are given. Firstly, the simple sums should be solved by you for solving the harder transactions. Yes. So the sum that we have done was a mixture of illustration 8 and illustration 10. Yes, illustration 8 was about the concept of allowance, trade discount, cash discount, and illustration 10 was about bad dates. And illustration 11 was the combination of two. Yeah. So finally on that basis we have done sum number 12 in this lecture. With this, we end our lecture here. We'll see you in the next lecture. Till then, stay home, stay safe, and study well.